Awesome. We also could not do this tonight, I know, without the incredible, the legendary Mr. Everett Williams. Another impressive thing that we were able to do tonight, we were able to get every single one of these kids in this school for a rehearsal. We were able to feed them and get them looking like this, and that is thanks to this amazing community. So thank you if you helped with this tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you, parents. Awesome. It's so cool to see us all come together. Okay, so with no further ado, I think this mic's about to kaput, so we'll use this one. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. I'm going to hand it over to my good friend, Mr. Paul Heineman.
Thank you, Ms. Kurtz. Thank you, Mr. Tokens. So, when we talked about a finale, we talked about that our concert is in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is a song that I threw out immediately, and she's like, any other ideas? And I said, no. And she's like, well, shit. And I think, no. I've done this song numerous times with big choirs when I've guest conducted, and it's one of my all-time favorites. And the reason is because of the message that's in it. We had a nice talk right before we wrote for Pizza, and I shared with them the story of the background of this piece. Moses Hogan wrote this piece, an amazing composer of spiritual gospel music. And he wrote it for the American Cancer Society Relay for Life in Washington, D.C. in 2002. And a little history about the American Cancer Society, their history behind the Relay for Life is that it started back in 1984 with a man named Dr. Klatt, who was a doctor treating cancer patients. And he was witnessing all these struggles that these people were going through and the trials and what it was doing to them. And he's like, I gotta do something else. I need to do something. I want to make a difference. And so he decided he was gonna walk for 24 hours straight around a track. And anybody that wanted to come walk with him could make a donation, and they would walk for 30 minutes with him. And in that first year, by himself, back in 1984, he raised $11,000. One person deciding, I'll make a difference. And this song actually begins, and it's very creatively and geniusly written by Moses Hogan. It begins with a solo. One person saying, I'll make the difference. And that next year, the American Cancer Society Relay for Life grew, and he was like, well, let's make teams. And people made teams, and they came and they started walking. And in 2 years, in the second year, back in 1985, they raised $34,000. And we know where the American Cancer Society Relay for Life is now. It takes place all across the country, year-long, and including here at Clarksburg every spring. And I know our National Junior Honor Society and everybody else participates, and it's an amazing thing. And it's all to benefit American cancer research. And if I asked everyone in here to raise their hand if they knew what somebody, we did this up here, if they knew somebody that's been affected by cancer, I know that every single hand would go up. And I know at Rocky Hill, our community has lost staff members to cancer. We've lost parents to cancer. And I know some of the stories of the individuals on stage here. And I know their stories, and I know some of your stories. And I know how cancer has touched each of your lives, and I shared a personal story with them about how cancer had touched my life. And so, as you listen to this song tonight, put someone in your heart. We all are. And if it's multiple people, put them in your heart. And keep them there as you listen to these powerful words of I'll make the difference. The middle two solos are about those people and the battle and the struggle. And that their life is not defined by whether or not what cancer takes from them, but the way they fight the battle with cancer, choose to live their lives and not be defined by it. And it's about the courage and the strength and the faith that they carry through that battle. And we'll finish with a big resounding note. But as you listen, if you're moved, we're going to ask you to please consider making a donation on your way out tonight or online at the link that was included in your program and sent home in emails and letters. We want to make this an annual tradition that we really want to use our gift of music to make a difference for cancer in the future. Thank you.
Tokens. Thank you, Mr. Heineman. Thank you, Mr. Owusu.